You know what, you lot? I can never believe the amount of rubbish that there is all over the place. You know? We've got a TV down there, look. There's a TV there, someone's just dumped on the floor with a load of pizza boxes and other rubbish. Loads of bottles all over the floor and everywhere. You know, it's proper mad, proper crazy. Like, why would there be so much rubbish everywhere? Cups left up against the thing. There's loads of rubbish stuffed in against that wall there. Why is there loads of rubbish stuffed in against that wall? What's it all about, you lot? Looks like a load of old clothes and that. You see, years ago, I would have picked those clothes up and taken them to the local clothes bank. You've got a jacket there. What else you got? There's loads of stuff in there. What's that all about? Loads of different clothes, look. All got the tags on still. I'd have taken them all to the clothes bank before. They're all brand new clothes, they are. All brand new clothes. I'd have taken them all to the clothes bank before. But apparently that's a weird thing to do. Picking up clothes and taking it to clothes banks and bits and bobs. You know, why? Why do you do that? It's weird, huh? That's weird, isn't it? Why would somebody? Those clothes there are all brand new with tags on. I reckon they've obviously been nicked. Why would someone stash a bag of clothes in a bush, all brand spanking new with tags on? What's that all about? Why would someone do that? You know? I reckon them clothes have been nicked and they've stashed them there. But then again, they couldn't have come because there's a supermarket there. But they couldn't have come from there because they don't sell clothes of that type in that shop. So they couldn't have come from there. So they've come from somewhere else, and why would someone stash them there? Right in that bush. That's weird, isn't it? There's a lot of strange things going on, like that just goes on. I don't mean going on as in like, oh, it's a new thing that's going on. Something's happening. It's just a lot of weird things that goes on, man. That, you know, why is there so much rubbish everywhere? And then all of a sudden you come across some brand new clothes stashed in a bush. It's bizarre, isn't it, eh? I don't know. What a weird, we live in a weird world, don't we? But it's a wonderful world. We live in a strange world, but it's a great world. You know what I mean? There's so many things that go on, and everyone's just going about their daily business, you know, nicking clothes and stashing them in bushes, and some people are walking along eating Domino's pizza and throwing the box on the floor. Some people are going along and decide they don't want their TV anymore, so they just throw it on the floor. You know, some people are merrily going about their daily business, going to work and going home. Other people are taking the kids to school and going home. You know, it's oh mate, I just love the way the world works. It's brilliant. Everyone just going about their daily business. What a fantastic thing, huh? It is, isn't it, eh? It's not just me, is it? It is brilliant, isn't it, eh? Like that woman over there walking down the road. Oh, she just turned left. Where's she going, man? She come out of that flat next to me. I mean, you know, what kind of, where's she going? Is she going to work? Is she going, where's she going, you know? This man here in this flatbed, he's not going to stop today. Normally he stops, that red flatbed, and goes in the shop, but he's not stopping today. Perhaps he's going to get some petrol. But where's he got? What does he do? Do you know what I mean? Do you ever like See, I quite like people watching, and I like to just, what's that person doing? Where's that person going? You know, what kind of life does that person lead? You know, a rich person or a poor person? I tend to find, right, in my 31 years of life, because by the way, today is my birthday. Had to put that in there. Happy birthday to me. Anyway, I don't generally celebrate birthdays. Anyway, in my 31 years of life, I've really realised and discovered that from the people that I've met, the people that drive around in reasonably expensive cars, and like an expensive lifestyle, shopping Ocado. We do the Ocado shop. You know, don't get me wrong, I've shopped in Ocado. We've tried all the supermarkets, and there's no difference really, you lot. Yeah, the only reason we tried Ocado was because we wanted to see what all the hype was about. It was all like, oh, Ocado, and we were like, well, let's try it. And we did, and it ain't no different, man. We just shop in Iceland and Morrison's now and Sainsbury's. Anyway, that's getting off the topic. They're the sort of people that really don't lead. They don't have a lot of money, you know. They normally, they're all like borrowed, credit cards, finance, pardon me, etc. That's what I tend to find in my life, you know. Oh man, I've met some people that have a nice new car, you know. There was someone, years ago, he had this brand new BMW X5, right? At the time it was brand new. Now it would be about 5 or 6 years old. At the time it was brand new, you know. And it turns out that he'd got that on finance and he couldn't pay it back, because what happened was, for months, you know, about 6 months or so, he was coming to work in this brand new BMW X5, you know, and everyone was like, oh, he must have some money, he must have a bit of dough. You know, he must, and he was going like, oh yeah, I do this on the side, you know, I come to work and do this job, and I've got the other job on the side, you know, I do this and I do that. Yeah. And he's like, oh, we go to this hotel, we go to that restaurant, you know. He's always on about how much money. He never known about how much money he had, but he's always on about how much stuff and what he spent his money on. And yeah, he'd be like, did you have a nice weekend? He's like, oh yeah, we went there, we did that. Oh, it cost thousands this weekend, but we had a good time. But anyway, one time it didn't turn up for work, and we was like, oh well, he's not coming, whatever. He didn't come in the next day either, or the next day. And then all of a sudden, like a few days after that, he walked in to work, and we're like, what's your car? And he literally just said, they've repossessed it. We were like, what? What do you mean repossessed it? You said you bought it outright. He's like, no, well, I had it on finance and I couldn't pay it, so they've taken it. The bailiffs took it back. But the funny thing was, after that, he admitted, he was like, nah, it's on finance, and you know, it's all on credit cards. I've got thousands and thousands of pounds worth of debt on credit cards. He's going, I can't pay it back. Oh man, what not good for him, man. But I didn't feel sorry for him because he lied about it. Why would you do that, man? Why would you lie all the time, you know? But I tend to find it's them sort of people that do drive around in the flash, you know, cars and all that. Yeah. And the people that, you know, unless you're talking proper millionaires, they can properly afford expensive cars. That's a different story, you know. And then they are. But in general, normal people who've got a bit of money tend to just be normal people, you know. And especially nowadays, the world of finance, isn't it? It's all the world of borrowing money, finance and loans. That's what it is. It's what everybody does. I need new cars, get on finance. It doesn't matter. I ain't got to pay it back. Well, you have got to pay it back. That's the thing. But anyway, you lot. I'm going to go in the shop and get a bottle of water. Got to stay hydrated, you lot. Must stay hydrated. It's good to stay hydrated. Can get a bottle of water. I've got tuna sandwiches today, lovely, but I've already made them this morning, so I'm going to go and get a bottle of water now. See you in a minute. Yeah, but as I was saying, I like to sort of people watch. I like to watch people, just look at people and think, are they really, you know, are they a real, like, if they're a very expensive car, I like to just think to myself, just for fun, can they really afford that car? You know, have they bought that car and can they afford it? Or is that just a product of finance that they can't really afford because, you know, they might be making the payments on it, but it's knocking them bare at the end of each month. You know what I mean? Knocking them, they've got no money left because they've got this car. You know? I just like to think that, you know, I just like to just think. Perhaps I'm weird, but I know some other people like to people watch, and you're sitting in the town centre, you see some people and you think, oh, are they millionaires or are they just all that on a credit card? All them fancy clothes and handbags, are they on a credit card or are they millionaires? You don't know, do you? That's the fun and games of it, you just don't know. Oh dear. Anyway. Yeah. I don't know how we got to that from rubbish on the floor and clothes in a bag in the bush, but there you go. That's the world of my mind, you know, it skips everywhere, but we love it, man. Well, I love it. I wouldn't have me any other way. If I was a different person, I don't think I'd be happy. But having said that, if I was a different person, I wouldn't know, would I? I wouldn't know that I was me before. I'd just be me as a different person, but I wouldn't know I'm a different person because I wouldn't know that I was me before. Oh man, it's complicated, isn't it? Oh, anyway, you know, do you know, I've been trying to, for all my life I've been trying to play a musical instrument. I tried the electric guitar, piano, keyboard, you know, same thing really. And now I'm trying to learn the harmonica. Yeah? I'm not a musical person, man. I mean, I can keep a beat by tapping it. Maybe I should get the drums. Maybe I should start playing the drums. I'll probably be better at the drums. It's more of a heavy-handed instrument to play, innit? You know, whereas like a guitar and a piano and even a harmonica, they're like more of a delicate. I'm not a delicate person, man. I'm just not. I'm a heavy-handed person, man. I just am. I can't help it. It's just I'm trying to be gentle, but I can't. Anyway, I'm trying to learn to play the harmonica now. I'm determined in my lifetime to learn one musical instrument and become reasonably good at it. Reasonably good. I don't want to be, well, I would love to be brilliant, but I'm not. I'm setting myself a realistic goal, and that is just to be able to just play an instrument to a reasonable degree where someone, or, you know, where some people will be like, oh, he's not bad at playing that, you know, just reasonable. I'm determined to play a musical instrument, man. I love music. You know, all types of music, from actually listening to songs, but also watching people do solo on like YouTube, like solo guitars, solo pianos. Oh man, I love the piano. I'd love to be able to play it. I'm learning. I will get there. One day I will find an instrument that I can play. And I'm not on about the bloody, what's it called? Cymbals. Before some of you go, oh, play the cymbals. No, I want a proper musical instrument under my belt. Anyway, yeah, man. What a wonderful day. And I hope you lot have a good week, a good day. Today be Wednesday. Enjoy yourselves, and come on, put it in the comments. Do you like to people watch? And when you do people watch, do you like think you know, what I think, can they afford that car? Can they afford them clothes? Can that woman with that Gucci handbag that's probably about £300-400, can she actually afford that? Or did she buy it on a credit card, you know, that she pays back £5 a month on? You know, it's going to cost her probably £1,000 in the end, you know. Do you do that or not? I mean, look, I don't, at the same time, I don't judge, because everybody's got their individual lives, and if they want to get themselves in massive, stupendous debt, then that's entirely their choice, and they can do that. And I would never ever judge and put anybody down on their choice. I might try to help somebody if they get in a bit of trouble and they're like, oh, I've never got any money. I'll be like, well, bloody hell, why you got that finance? Why you got that credit card then? You know, get rid of that and get rid of that. And then you can have some money, because you won't be paying all that crap back with stupid interest rates. You know what I mean? Oh man. But yeah, put it in the comments. What do you do? And also, what I like to do when I people watch, like, if I'm looking at, I always look at people's clothes, man. And I like to think, like, if I'm looking at a man, I think, oh, I wonder where he got them shorts from. I like them shorts. And a few times I've asked people, but I love shopping, like, for my wife and for my kids. But I love shopping for my wife, really. Like, I'm always on the internet, I'm always getting adverts for women's clothes, because I'm always looking on other websites for clothes for her. And sometimes I look at a woman and I think, oh bloody hell, I wonder where she got that top from, or things like that, you know. I've asked people before. I have asked people, like, where have you got them? Where did you get that jacket from? You know. And I don't know, man. Perhaps I'm just mad. Everyone else thinks it's weird. Perhaps I'm just crazy. But anyway, yeah, man. Put it in the comments. Let's have a conversation about it. You know, when you people watch, do you just sort of look at the people and go, oh, I wonder where they're going, wonder where they're going, or do you look a bit more in depth like I do and go, oh, that's a nice top, and they're nice trousers, I like them shoes, I wonder where they got them from, can they actually afford that handbag, can she actually afford that car, you know? I don't know, but never judge. That is one lesson that I can teach you lot, even though most of you lot are older than me anyway, so you probably should be teaching me lessons, but there you go. Never judge anybody, you know. Never ever judge it. There's a kid here, right? He's young, you know, quite a bit younger than me. He's in that phase where he wants everybody to think he's flashy, you know. He's got this flashy car on finance, he's got all this stuff, you know, keeps boasting about, he thinks it's cool to spend money, but it ain't. We're all thinking he's a mug. He's cool to save money, not to spend it. But I don't judge him. That's his life. If he wants to do that, that's his life. So I never judge anybody, right? So never do that. Never judge anybody. Wonder about them, but never judge, man. You know, people probably judge me all the time, you know. What's that dickhead doing over there? I'm just being a dick. I'm just being a dickhead. That's what I'll do. Anyway, you lot, I'll catch you later on. Enjoy life, and always have a sense of humour. And I'll catch you another time, you lot. And yeah, I was going to go out and well, I say go out. I was planning on doing a bit more sort of looking around today, but I ended up getting a bit off topic talking to you lot, and I forgot to sort of go around. I found them clothes in the bush, and that was that, wasn't it? So never mind. I'll catch you later on. Ciao for now.